Hey fellas, welcome back. If you're the kind of man who's worked hard to become someone of value, someone who's disciplined, driven, and constantly leveling up, then you absolutely have the right to set high standards when it comes to the women you choose to date. And while you don't need a checklist that's a mile long, I believe there are 5 essential traits, 5 non-negotiables, that every man should demand before committing to a relationship. These aren't ranked in any order, but they're all critical. Every single one plays a part in building a relationship that lasts, and that supports you, not drains you. And if you're ready to go even deeper, beyond just attracting the right woman and learning how to keep her, now let's jump in. 1. Unshakable loyalty. Loyalty isn't just a trait. It's the glue that holds a relationship together when everything else starts to get tough. As a man, especially one who's invested time and energy into building a solid life, the last thing you need is to pour your heart into a woman who's got one foot out the door. Loyalty means knowing without a doubt that she's in your corner through the highs, the lows, and everything in between. When you start caring for someone deeply, you naturally become more vulnerable. You share more of yourself. You invest emotionally, mentally, and even financially. And with that investment comes trust. Trust that she'll protect your heart the same way you're protecting hers. If that's not there, if you're constantly wondering where she stands, it'll drain you. A loyal woman doesn't play games. She's not entertaining other guys when things aren't perfect. She doesn't vanish when things get hard. She stays committed because she chooses you over and over again. That's the kind of loyalty every man should demand. So, before you get serious, ask yourself, has she shown signs that she'll ride with you, not just during the good times, but when life hits hard? Because in the long run, it's not about how she behaves when everything's easy. It's about who she is when things get real. If you're not confident in her loyalty, don't invest your future in her. 2. Sexual polarity. Attraction doesn't happen in a vacuum. It's created by polarity, that magnetic difference between your masculine energy and her feminine energy. It's the reason you feel pulled toward her in the first place. And if that energy balance isn't there, you'll feel it right away. Something will just feel off. As a man, you thrive in your masculine frame, decisive, focused, goal-driven. And when a woman embodies strong feminine energy, nurturing, intuitive, soft but powerful, it complements your essence, not competes with it. That contrast fuels sexual chemistry. It's what makes the dynamic exciting, passionate, and long-lasting. Now here's the truth. Many modern relationships suffer because that polarity is missing. Some women feel like they need to bring masculine energy to the table to feel secure, but that ends up clashing with yours. Instead of being teammates with complementary roles, you become rivals locked in a silent power struggle. And that never ends well. You're not looking for a woman who acts like your bro, your boss, or your mirror image. You want someone who brings out your strength by staying in her feminine, playful, receptive, emotionally intelligent. That kind of woman draws the best out of you without even trying. So, when choosing a partner, pay attention to the energy she brings. Does it soften you, inspire you, make you feel more like a man? If it doesn't, the relationship will eventually lose its spark. Polarity isn't a luxury. It's a requirement. 3. Deep respect for the man you are. You can't build a lasting relationship on love alone. It sounds romantic, but love without respect crumbles. A woman might say she loves you, but if she constantly questions your decisions, undermines your values, or belittles your ambitions, she doesn't respect you. And without respect, love quickly turns into resentment. Respect is what makes a woman trust your leadership even when she disagrees with you. It's what keeps her speaking to you with kindness, even in the middle of an argument. Respect shows up in the small moments, when she listens to your plans, when she supports your goals, when she refrains from saying something that would cut too deep. It's not just how she treats you in public, but how she treats you in private too. A respectful woman won't try to change you into someone else. She'll support your growth, but not try to mold you into her ideal. She sees who you are and honors that. And that feeling, being respected for exactly who you are, is one of the most empowering things a man can experience. Look, love is emotional, but respect is foundational. If she doesn't respect your time, your work ethic, your mission, she won't truly love you. She'll only love the version of you that fits her narrative. Don't fall for that. If you're going to commit to a woman, make sure she not only admires you, but truly respects the man you've become. 4. Trust and honesty. You can't have peace in a relationship without trust and honesty. It's that simple. Trust means you know she's real with you. She's not playing behind your back, not feeding you lies, and not giving other guys emotional access to her while keeping you in the dark. Honesty means she's transparent, not secretive. She tells you what matters, even when it's uncomfortable. A trustworthy woman doesn't make you question her motives. You don't feel the need to check her phone, second-guess where she is, or overthink everything she says. That emotional safety, it's priceless. It lets you focus on your purpose instead of worrying about what she's up to. But trust alone isn't enough. You also need honesty, real, grounded honesty, not the kind where she blurts out something hurtful in the name of just being honest, but the kind that shows maturity. A woman who's honest in a healthy way will open up about her feelings, share her dreams, admit her mistakes, and communicate clearly. These two, trust and honesty, work hand in hand. When they're present, you feel free to be yourself. You can let your guard down, talk about things that matter, and grow together. But when they're missing, everything becomes a guessing game. You walk on eggshells, and that slowly kills the connection. Choose a woman whose words match her actions, who owns her truth, and who makes you feel safe emotionally. Without that foundation, love will always feel unstable. 5. Nurturing support. Let's be honest, life isn't easy for men. The world is constantly demanding results, testing your strength, and expecting you to hold it all together. And in the middle of all that pressure, the last thing you need is a woman who adds more weight to your shoulders instead of helping you carry it. A supportive woman isn't someone who just says, "I love you," when things are good. She's the one who stands beside you when life gets rough. She's your teammate, your peace, the one who lifts you up when the world tries to drag you down. She celebrates your wins like they're her own and understands your losses without judgment. She doesn't guilt-trip you when you need time alone or when you want to be with your friends. She understands that men need space to recharge and reflect. A nurturing woman supports your purpose. She's not trying to compete with it or distract you from it. More than anything, she brings emotional warmth into your life. She's the one who listens when you're stressed, encourages you when you're doubting yourself, and shows up when you least expect it, but need it the most. This kind of woman isn't just rare, she's priceless, because when you've got the right support at home, you become unstoppable out in the world. Final thoughts. So there you have it. 5 non-negotiables every man should demand. Unshakable loyalty, sexual polarity, respect, trust, and honesty, nurturing support. These aren't high-maintenance requests. These are the basics of a healthy relationship. The problem? They've become so rare in today's dating world that they almost seem like luxuries, but they're not. They're standards, and you should never settle for less. If you want to learn how to attract women who naturally bring these qualities into your life, links down below. Until next time, stay sharp, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.